Shedeur Sanders, ditches Cleveland Browns to practice with another team. The third-choice NFL quarterback headed back to university. Shedeur Sanders' early NFL career has taken an unexpected turn, as the rookie quarterback, buried on the Cleveland Browns depth chart, has been spotted taking practice snaps away from the franchise. The move highlights his frustrations as a third-string signal caller and underscores his desire to stay sharp after the 2025 NFL Draft fifth-rounder looks to work his way into taking his first competitive professional snaps. The 23-year-old had entered the league with significant expectations after his standout college career under his father, Shedeur Sanders, at Colorado, but just weeks into his first NFL season, he has found himself firmly behind veteran Joe Flacco and fellow rookie Dillon Gabriel. For now, his only opportunities are limited practice reps and the role of emergency quarterback, meaning he is activated on game day only if both players ahead of him are unavailable. So, with live action hard to come by, the son of Coach Prime was seen working out at Baldwin-Wallace University, a Division III program located less than 2 miles from the Browns' training facility in Berea, Ohio. Footage shared on TikTok showed the young quarterback running drills with Baldwin-Wallace players as the Yellow Jackets prepared for their clash with number 2 ranked Mount Union. The program, off to a 3-0 start this season, welcomed Shedeur's presence as for the student-athletes. Practicing with an NFL quarterback offered invaluable experience, especially one who produced 4,134 passing yards and 37 NCAA touchdowns in 2024. For Sanders, it meant meaningful repetitions he has been unable to secure in Cleveland, whilst also doubling a good community engagement and PR for a man previously accused of only caring about himself. His decision to seek extra reps outside of the NFL environment may fuel further questions about his development plan in Cleveland, and for the Browns, it could be seen as a sign of initiative, showing that he is unwilling to settle for inactivity. Browns starter for Week 4. Does Shedeur Sanders get the nod ahead of Joe Flacco and Dillon Gabriel? The quarterback situation in Cleveland remains precarious heading into a Week 4 clash with the Detroit Lions on Sunday, September 28 from 1300 hours Eastern Time, 10 o'clock Pacific Time at Ford Field. Joe Flacco has already thrown 4 interceptions in his first 3 games, prompting calls for change, but Kevin Stefanski is yet to budge so far and the 40-year-old veteran remains at the helm for now. Opposition comes from Dillon Gabriel, the other rookie, who has shown flashes of promise in preseason but has yet to prove himself, while Sanders, whose strong preseason included 2 touchdown passes against Carolina, as a potential option. Yet despite fan pressure, head coach Kevin Stefanski has so far resisted altering the depth chart. For Sanders, practicing at Baldwin-Wallace may keep him sharp, but a starting nod in Week 4 still seems unlikely. The Browns currently lead the NFL against the run, allowing just 57.3 yards per game on the ground as Myles Garrett continues to star. But Cleveland Stefanski warns the Lions' running game poses a unique challenge that could throw the script out of the window. They've got good blockers up front and on the perimeter with their receivers, Stefanski said. Their receivers are always freeing up guys with extra blocks down the field, which is really impressive. The late September air in Cleveland was heavy with speculation. Browns fans had been buzzing about their rookie quarterback, Shedeur Sanders, ever since he was drafted. The son of Dion Prime Time, Sanders carried not just a famous last name but a swagger that Cleveland hadn't seen in decades. He was the kind of player who didn't just want to play, he wanted to dominate. But when whispers began circulating that Sanders had skipped a scheduled session with the Browns and instead was spotted practicing with another team, the city nearly lost its breath. A shocking move. According to reports, Sanders was seen on a private practice field not far from Detroit, wearing neutral gear but working alongside players loosely affiliated with the Lions training camp group. No logos, no official markings, just a quarterback slinging passes with receivers who didn't belong to Cleveland. To the untrained eye, it might have looked like a casual workout. But in the NFL, optics matter. For a rookie quarterback still fighting for his place on the depth chart, leaving his team's facility to link up with another group wasn't just eyebrow-raising, it was headline-making. Is Shedeur unhappy in Cleveland? Sports talk shows asked within hours. Is this a sign he wants out? Others speculated it was nothing more than an off-season style pickup workout, the type of session players arrange to keep sharp. But in the middle of a heated season, in a city desperate for quarterback stability, it became much more than that. Sanders' side of the story. When confronted, Shedeur didn't deny the practice. In fact, he leaned into the narrative with the same confidence that has both charmed and divided fans. "I'm a quarterback," Sanders told reporters. "Quarterbacks need reps. I'll get my work wherever I can." If that means stepping outside the bubble and throwing to different guys, that's what I'm gonna do. At the end of the day, when Sunday comes, I'm ready. That's all that matters. For some, his words echoed maturity, a young player hungry to improve, not content with standing on the sideline as QB3. For others, it felt like a slap in the face to the Browns, the franchise that drafted him. Cleveland reacts. Cleveland's fan base is not one for subtlety. Dog-pound loyalists flooded social media with everything from outrage to admiration. One fan wrote, "If Shedeur doesn't want to be here, let him walk. We've been burned by QBs before." Another countered, "This is the fire we need. He's out there working while other guys are just waiting." That's how legends are made. The Browns coaching staff, meanwhile, maintained a tight-lipped approach. Head coach Kevin Stefanski, known for his measured words, said only, "Shedeur is a competitor. We want all of our guys working, staying sharp. As long as it's within the rules, we encourage growth." But behind closed doors, insiders suggested the move created ripples. Veteran quarterbacks in the locker room weren't thrilled about a rookie seemingly prioritizing outside sessions over team unity. And the front office? They knew the optics weren't great, especially with Shedeur already making bold comments about being better than some NFL starters. A message between the lines. For Shedeur Sanders, though, this wasn't just about practice. It was about sending a message. Ever since arriving in Cleveland, he had been slotted firmly behind Deshaun Watson and Jameis Winston on the depth chart. Despite flashes of brilliance in preseason, Sanders hadn't seen real game action. He knew his talent, and he wasn't shy about reminding the world of it. By practicing elsewhere, he was making a statement, "I'm not here to wait forever." Some compared the move to NBA stars who train with rivals in the off-season. Others saw it as a mini-rebellion, a warning to the Browns that their rookie wasn't just another clipboard holder. Deion Sanders weighs in. No Shedeur story is complete without his father, Deion Sanders, chiming in. And sure enough, Coach Prime delivered his signature blend of support and defiance when asked about his son's decision. "My son is a worker," Deion said.